And begin. Welcome everybody. We're excited that you're here. We are going to be showing you this amazing new product called Now.Site Marketing. And just to give you a little bit of background, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I guess it's now 4, I was here visiting and I thought, okay, you know, I've seen it all, I've done it all, I've done social media, I've done email marketing, I've run companies, I've got too many companies to handle right now, I don't need another thing on my plate. And 30 minutes later, I was canceling and actually saving my company thousands of dollars a year because this one product was going to basically do all and more than what I was able to do by juggling all the other programs that I was doing to manage all the businesses that I had. On top of it, there was an income opportunity, another way, a stream of income, if you will, that for myself, I chose to invest into. 80% of people won't do that, and that's fine. This is a great way to manage your business and do the things you, as a business owner, know you need to do, but just never have the time, and really maybe just don't even fully understand. So I'm really excited for you to be here tonight. More excited to introduce you to our main speaker tonight, which is Robert Meyer. He is coming to us with a lot of experience and a very good heart, and we'll be going through everything that we're going to be doing tonight. So Robert, I'm going to turn this over to you.
Well, thank you so much, Leanne. Great job. Welcome, everyone. My background is I worked in the corporate world for years, and so I was in oil and gas with PepsiCo, and then I actually got involved in the banking world and was working with U.S. Bank up in the Minnesota area. And so I was there for another 12 years. When I retired, I didn't want to do nothing, so I started building another business. And so about 6 years ago, I started studying digital marketing, and I found it complicated, found it could be expensive, but just out of sheer effort, I was starting to gain leads and also actually business through digital marketing. Then about a year, just a notch over a year ago, I was invited to look at this platform that I'm going to show you tonight. And so after about 4 months of concentrating on getting customers for my business, I then started marketing this. And so what I'm going to do is share a screen with you and literally show you about this system. So the name of this company is called Now.Site, and this company is located up in Toronto, Canada. And Now.Site's owner, I like his story, one of the stories about him. When he was in high school, the Washington Post wrote an article about him as being the smartest student in Canada. And so he went to Harvard, went to Oxford, and actually got involved in medical software, sold that, and he created the Now.Site platform. And he really designed it for small business owners. And he has a heart for small business owners, but this platform can be used for anyone that's looking for contacts that turn into customers. And so as small business owners, a lot of times we're out there doing sales. But what companies do is they do sales and marketing. And I heard there's good news and bad news in this. And the bad news is there's just a small group of people that want to buy, no matter how good you are or how great your product and service is. But the great news, there is a tremendous number of people that are interested in your products and service. And so the goal here is to build a huge list of people that are interested in your products and services. And digital marketing has really leveled the playing field. So in 2018, digital marketing surpassed TV and getting customers for businesses. So this is the first all-in-one digital marketing platform. It's powered by artificial intelligence, and it allows us to market like the large companies. And you see the symbols here at the bottom of the page, and this is the functionality of what's in the platform. And I'm going to go walk through each piece so that you can get a feel of what is in the platform. And the first one is retargeting ads. We're kind of very excited about this. About 4 months ago, Google, who literally controls all the retargeting ads, gave Now.Site an exception and allows anyone that has a website inside of this platform to receive retargeting ads. And the way this works is a prospect will visit your website. The prospect leaves your site. Google starts tracking them, and they can visit any other site. It could be social media or a general site, anywhere that you would see ads, and your prospect will start seeing your retargeting ad, and the goal is to get them to come back to your site. We also have social and content marketing, and this is where you're doing posting to places that you presently have social media sites. It could be like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or other sites. And so this is just an example of a real estate person, and what they do today, you'll see them post a house on, say, Facebook, and they're all excited. They've just listed it, and you click on that house, and that image just gets larger. But when you bring that same image inside of this platform, what happens is it becomes clickable, where it's connected to a website just for that house. And now you click on that image and it goes to your site, just like an ad, but it's free. It's a posting that you've done. And so we also have ad pins, and this is a little different than advertising on, say, Facebook, or going to LinkedIn and get an account there and do advertising. This is using proximity marketing. And what we mean by that is we advertise in an area, and we're really not concerned what site they're on. We're interested if they're in that proximity that we're advertising in. And so here's a realtor, and he has a house for sale, and he creates it in pieces. He creates a long headline, a short headline, a large picture, a smaller picture, some ad text, and then he's ready to advertise, and he decides where he wants that advertising to be. And he drops a pin on the map. It could be with an address or a zip code. And when he does this, it creates a circle of where he's going to advertise. And on that circle, he can decide it's going to be a mile to cross that circle, or it can be up to 500 miles. We're actually finding that if you use in the 5 miles to maybe 20 miles across, that you do get much better results and more clicks coming into your website. We also have advanced ad targeting. If you're selling a $500,000 home or higher, you're really not interested in the 18-year-olds seeing your ads. So you may start at 35 and up. If you're selling skincare products or some other form where you really aren't interested in the male seeing your ads, because maybe 90% of your transactions are with females, and you're able to target that gender. We can have 10 keywords and or key phrases, and that's 1, 2, or 3 words. And this is where somebody would go to Google, and they would actually enter those keyword and or phrases, and literally your ad is tracking and going to them to be seen. So now we start broadcasting, and it appears in all social media general apps on devices, virtually any device. So basically, you need to understand if you're on the internet, they know where you're at. they know your age, they know your gender, they know your interests. And if you're in that circle and you have an ad, we really don't care what social media or general app you're on, you will start seeing those ads. This is just a few places that you might see your ads. But the truth is it can be on thousands of different sites. Today, Now.Site buys 100 million ads per month, and then they resell them to us in small packages at a discount. And here's a lady. She sees that house and she's interested. See, she's getting married in 6 months and she's already looking for a home. And she clicks on it. And when she does, it opens up to a full-colored website just for that house. And this you create in your back office. And here's David Poole. He's actually up in the Dallas area using this platform. He creates a video of some of the inside of the house and said, look, just give us your name, your phone, your email, and we will be in contact with you and set up an appointment for you to see this house. Once they do that and submit, there's two things that happen. One, it can open up another website where David Poole may have for his real estate business. At the same time, it captures the information that was entered and it goes into a CRM sales database. And this is a customer relation management tool. And here's where we do all of our follow-up. Here's a picture of the back office, and what we do first is take that email address. We can go out and search the internet. On 40% of the cases, we're able to bring things back like pictures. We bring back Facebook account, LinkedIn accounts, other accounts. So you can learn a lot about who your prospect is. We track calls, email, text. We can keep notes on our prospect. We can schedule follow-up with them. And it's a powerful tool because connected to this CRM is an email campaign. And the first email can go out immediately, even before the real estate agent even knows that they have a lead. And so this letter goes out and they say something like, thank you for connecting. And here is a link that tells you my schedule. Just click on it. Pick a time and day that's convenient for you, and we will show you this home. And then you build a full email campaign. See, you're looking to build a relationship, win trust, and over a period of time, win a customer. Remember, this lady's not getting married for 6 months. So you want to be in front of your contacts because you really don't know when they're ready to buy. And so what I would say to you is you want to bring value. Don't be the person that goes out and says, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. It gets old really quick. So what we want to do is become educators and really bring value, bring value, bring value. So we have the retargeting ads, we have social media posts, we have ad pins. This drives people into the websites. There we offer something of value, and when they give it to us, it goes into the CRM. Immediately we start the follow-up with an email campaign. But what I will tell you is all your growth and all your success in your business is building a huge database of people that are interested in your products and services. And then it's staying in front of those people on a continuous basis. And all of our results are measured by Google Analytics. And I want to talk a moment about artificial intelligence. You see, when I started, you had to build, this is only a year ago, a little over, you had to build your own website. You had to create your own social posts, your own blogs. And then Now.Site came to us and said, look, we got millions and millions of records. We know what works and what doesn't work. And so what they do now is when you first join, they create a website for you. They create social posts. They create the blog. They create the email news feed follow-up for you. And so they do all of this for us, and it's based on your industry, your sub-industry, and the keywords that match whatever your product or service is. And it's to find people that are interested in what your products and services are and gain that information. For sure, they don't have your picture. They don't have maybe a video that you want to put on your website. So you do have to personalize it and update it so that it can match exactly what you're doing. I would also say that you want to be branding yourself. You want to literally tell about your experience, your knowledge, what you have a passion for, because literally people are buying you and before they buy your product and service. Now there's online marketing, and it's been out there for a while, and we're not doing anything different than's already out there. So like I listed some different platforms, like Hootsuite, they're really great at social media posts. I don't think they give you content, but they have a good site that you can use. Blogger is the best for blogs. There's a lot of places you can go for email campaigns. You can pay for websites, or you can actually go to places and build your own website. Retargeting, SEO, and Google is, or the Google Analytics, that's all handled by Google. Salesforce is probably the #1 CRM system out there, but they're kind of expensive. But if you just took some of the cheaper things out there, you might start at $500 a month if you want to do a complete online marketing. But here's the kicker. These programs are not integrated. They are not automated. They don't work together. And they're not AI powered. So what this company Now.Site has done is put all of this functionality within one platform. And they also have what we call 3-click marketing. Every morning when you wake up, your social posts are ready to go. And you just click and say, I want it to go to Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, and then it's done for you. Then it says, do you want us to take this generic article and or video about your industry and place that on your blog? You say yes, and we do that. And that blog is actually attached to your website so it can build your SEO. And then we say, would you like to take this same article video and send it to your followers? You say yes, and a news feed goes out just to your followers for that industry. We have analytics, we have CRM, we have unlimited websites. I've actually built 43 websites. I use this for everything that you can think of. You can create a whole website just for one event. So I have used it over and over to build business. I'm actually running 3 businesses on this platform, all for $87 a month. For $87 a month, you get 3 AI campaigns. That means you can get social posts, blog, email campaigns, all for the 3 different businesses. You get unlimited websites, 10,000 marketing emails a month, unlimited social posts. You get SEO, file sharing and analytics, and you get 1 retargeting ad for 1 of your websites. If you look at the bottom, it shows the ad pins. We call it optional because there is an extra cost. And the ad pins are $50 for 10,000 impressions. You can actually split that into 2 5,000 impression ad pins for the same amount. And so when I first started, I started with a small package, but I recently moved over to the largest package. It's the very same thing. It's just I get so much more to build my business. Plus, I'm actually using 10 of the 5,000 impression ad pins. I have them placed in the Houston area and the Dallas area. So this is the first all-in-one digital marketing platform. It's powered by artificial intelligence. We have excellent support. It is amazing the number of people in here and how creative they are. So as a team, we help each other and support each other. I personally, if you decide to join and are interested, I'll walk you through how this platform works on a one-to-one basis. Plus, the Now.Site provides Zoom customer service support. You can get online with them and they will answer your questions and walk you through each of these functionalities and help you as you get everything set up. And I want to talk a moment about team concept. There's lots of organizations out there that have a number of salespeople. It might be a big real estate group, a big insurance group. It could be direct sales companies or affiliate sales. You can literally put all of these people into a group inside of this platform. And then you can share your information. You can create like landing pages or websites, email campaigns, social posts, and literally your team can pull them down and literally new members can be up and running immediately. And then it brings in all the analytics to you on your team. And it shows you who's doing posts, how many leads are they getting. And so if you see someone that's really slacking off, they're not posting, they're not getting leads, maybe that's somebody you need to contact and encourage them and help them get back on track. So today you're a hunter. But tomorrow, I want you to become a marketing machine. I want you to start harvesting from your database of prospects. And what I would tell you is, of all the people that are in here, about 80% join this just to market their own business. But it does have an affiliate program attached to it. And you can actually use it to get your platform for free, or you can actually use it to build a business inside of here for a secondary income. So cover the cost of your platform or substantial money if that's what you desire. And here is the affiliate marketing incentive program from Now.Site. If you refer 3 other businesses who enroll under you, from that point on, you have to pay the $87. The way it works, you make $100 and they just literally pay you that. So your platform is free at that time. Continue to refer and then you make more money. And I'm going to give you some examples so you can kind of understand. So if you get in, it costs $87. And if you enroll 3 customers under you, then you actually make an additional $100. And so now your platform is free every month. But I teach people, don't get 3, go out and get 5, just in case somebody leaves. You don't want to miss your free credit. But if you get 5 and you help them each get 5 so they can get theirs free, Now.Site sends you $1,000 a month, month after month. That's pretty sweet, just for helping a few people. But if you're a builder and you want to make more, go get 5 more, build it to 10. Let's help them all get 5 each. And then you make $2,000 a month. Want more? Go from 10 to 20. Help them get 5. And so in the last 7 months, I have 37 people that are directly under me. And I have a group of a little over 450 people. And so it's doable if you're interested in building. And so if you're here and what we do is recommend you get back with the person that invited you in case the person is not with you tonight. But we will hear when we're ready to open it up for questions. And if you have any questions, just bring them to us, unmute yourself, or you can put them in the chat, either way.
Hi, Robert. That was awesome. Thank you so much for all that. And I just want to hit on a couple of those points, and then I'm going to share my back office. So one thing great about being here live is you get to ask some questions. I'll show you how the whole thing works. But some of those programs that you showed up there, I was a diehard HubSpot, gotta have it CRM person, spent a lot of money on it in one of my businesses previously, and nobody was going to shake me out of that tree. This did. I had other programs that I was spending so much money on, and they were easy to some degree, but they didn't do what this program does in terms of actually finding new people. So let's say you're a personal trainer. You have your core group. You don't really need to keep remarketing to your core group. You need to find those people out there who are looking for you. And that's what this program so beautifully does. Even if you don't use the ad pins part of it, you'll find people that are interested in the things that your greatest clients are interested in, and they'll start coming to you. Ad pins can, of course, rapidly reach more people right in your direct area. Again, if you're a personal trainer, you'd say, well, I don't need to find people that are 500 miles away from me, because most people won't travel that far to go to the, to work out if they come to you. So you can place that. At the same time, if you're now doing online training, which is actually something I do, doesn't matter where my trainer is, as long as they're good and they make me work out hard, right? So there's lots of opportunities here, and I just love how this is so versatile for so many different people. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here now. And anybody that wants to at this point, if you have a quick question for Robert or myself, go ahead and you can come off of mute and share. Otherwise, I will get right into sharing my back office in just a moment.
LeAnn, I've got a quick question.
Yeah, Sean.
So the one ad that we get included with the $50, or the $50 ad we get included for the 87, could that be like a Facebook ad, or?
Okay.
I know it's a retargeting ad, so how does that work?
Yeah, so that's an extra bonus. That's an extra thing that you add on if you wish. It's completely optional. You don't have to do it at all. The ad pin, when I was in business and I had a manufacturing company, I was approached by a company who said, hey, we're going to give you this geo-targeting ad program. It is going to be $400 a month, and you're going to lock in for at least 1 or 2 years. I don't remember. It was a lot of money, but the opportunity to geo-target a group of people and be able to even choose to move that geo-target around the city or the country was really enticing. This does that same thing for the $50. So the price is way, way down, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. So Sean, it's not included in the 87, it is additional. And then, like you said, for the $50 though, you could split that into 2 ads. Does that answer your question?
Yes, and I would follow up just a notch. They do give you one retargeting ad, and it's only people that have went into your website, and literally Google tracks them, and it does not matter where they go. If they're on Facebook, they'll see it, but they could go to thousands of different sites, and they would also see that ad to bring them back to you. So you do get the one retargeting ad. If you have multiple businesses, they said at some point they will allow us to buy extra retargeting ads.
Okay, yep, good point. Sean, maybe that was your question.
So is the $50 extra, is that one of those retargeting ads only to people that's been on my site, or is that for a Facebook ad or some other kind of ad?
So the retargeting ad is included. The ad pin is the extra $50. Retargeting ad will go out once, will go out to the people who have been to you, and then they'll keep bringing them back to you, keep bringing them back to you, keep bringing them back to you. An ad pin is actually something that's the extra payment thing. That's the geo-targeting ad. That's where you say, look, I have a travel business and there's a convention happening, so I'm going to drop a pin on top of that convention and let those people know that I could help them travel better or less.
So where do those ads actually show up? In Facebook or?
All over the place. And that,
yeah, it's actually literally Google is tracking them. And it doesn't matter where they go. If they went into Facebook, they would see it, but if they went someplace else, they would also.
Súper bien.
Qué bueno.
hold on 1 second.
Es que he conseguido trabajo con...
Got it. Go ahead, Robert.
That's okay. So did you catch that, Sean?
Yep, I got it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, no problem. And it's, yeah, so just like when you look at one thing on any platform, you look at it on Facebook or you look at it on Amazon, and suddenly you're seeing it in your email, you're seeing it on websites you're visiting, it just keeps popping up everywhere. That's what retargeting ads and even the ad pin are doing. They are too.
Yeah, I understand what a retargeting ad is. What I'm wondering is if I paid $50, where's my ad going to go? Just to the people who've been on my site before and retargeted, or is it going to find up to 10,000 new people?
Basically, you're picking an area that you want to advertise in. Let's say you put it over Tucson and you put maybe 20 miles across on that ad. Anybody that's in that area that's the right age group, right gender, then they will see your ad. And it doesn't matter if they're on Yahoo News, Bloomberg, wherever they're at, they will start seeing there because they know where you're at, they know your age, they know your gender, and literally, if you're on one of those, any site, then they start displaying the ad to you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yep. Great question. And other questions are welcome as well. I'm in my back office here, so I thought I would just quickly click on, okay, my 3-click has actually popped up from this morning. So I'm going to jump on this really quickly. So the 3-click marketing is really brilliant. What happened is that an ad just popped up and it's recommended for me for this coffee company that you see behind here. And it was a really cool coffee related ad. So I'm just going to rename this quickly. And I choose to post this onto my Facebook. So I click post. That's the first click. And they said somebody else has already done that. Oh, nope, I don't. I need to put a dash in there. So go here, hit post. That's 1 click. And then I go and post that on Facebook. It asks me, have I posted on Facebook, which I'll finish doing in a few minutes here. But then it says, your social marketing, done. Next, it pops up and says, would I like to email that content to your followers? This is what Robert was talking about earlier when he says, yeah, keeping in touch with people, giving them great information, entertaining them, educating them, inspiring them. That's how you do it, is with these emails. So, very often you're going to want to say yes. So you'll say, yeah, I do want to email this. You might not want to do it every single day. And since I did just recently do this, I am going to say no, but that's one of your clicks. Then the 3rd click is to have it placed on your blog. And then it pops up with the 3 minutes to remind you, go out and talk to your people. Go on to Facebook, go on to LinkedIn, go into Twitter and follow other people, do things, let them know that you're active and interested in what they're doing. So that's how the 3-click marketing works. I'm going to click out of this particular web page that I had opened up here. And likewise, now it pops up with other ads for my consulting business. And then it says, here's a couple of recommended ads for my consulting business. Here's a couple for my travel business and another one for my coffee business. So I can keep going through here. Plus it logs the ads that I've placed in the past. So it's all in here. It's pretty brilliant. As for websites, as he said, we have unlimited websites. Right now I have created 6. 3 of them have artificial intelligence running on them. 1 for my consulting business, 1 for my coffee business, 1 for my travel business. And then others that I have out there that I've starting to create ads for and just promote on my own. And it doesn't take very long because we've got an incredible system in here. Actually going to go back. I clicked on something by accident to do this social marketing. So back here in social marketing, I can search content and create content very quickly with all of this artificial intelligence material, articles, videos, images. I can even use my own blog and my own content that I have URLs and put it in right down here. There's so much to this whole system. Your websites, your email campaigns, your social marketing, your contacts. So I click into here and I see how many contacts I've gotten, how many are new, which different groups that they've gone into. I won't click any further because then I would be sharing personal information, but it's all right here. Then when Robert was talking about teams, we can even share content with our teams. So it's a very comprehensive system. Now I'm going to invite again, especially our guests, if you want to jump in, I'm happy to keep sharing or answering questions. Let's see. We have Kim and Cheryl and Valerie. Any questions that I can answer for you? There's something else you'd like to see demonstrated? Naomi, we see you connecting here as well. Henry, did you have a question? No, you're on here as well. Lois, welcome back. You want to share a little bit about your experience?
Yeah, sorry, it's really hot here and I was just outside, so I look like a train wreck, but it's all good. So just really excited about what this has to offer. I'm sorry, there's some background noise here too, and I could even, put into the chat, but having been a sales trainer and having been in sales for 20 years, and LeAnn knows this is part of her story, I am blown away by this system and all that it does for people, because I've spent $2,500 a month in all that this has to offer. And most people don't have a CRM. They don't even know what a CRM is. They need this. They don't know how to do social media posting, because trust me, I get slammed with a lot of, not really professional social media posts and things of that nature. I think you know what I'm talking about. And so your messaging and what you say out there right now matters, and pulling people into your own funnel is really important. And that's what this system does for everyone. So that's why I share it. And then of course the affiliate income opportunity is not all bad either.
Yeah, and the fact that you really choose where you want to go with that, whether $87 for a lot of business owners is a slam dunk compared to, sometimes the hundreds or even thousands of dollars that they've been spending on other programs that that maybe only do a fraction of what this entire program does altogether. I've done Hootsuite and I've done Buffer and, like I said, HubSpot. I tried a different CRM at one point, and that was just a nightmare. All these different programs all put together can be really expensive. Wipe that out, put in $87 a month, put it on your credit card, your business account, forget about it. Other people say, well, why would I even spend that if all I have to do is share it with my friends? Most of us business owners have business owner friends who could also use this. You share it, like Robert said, with 3 to 5 people. It makes sense for them. We do this presentation twice a week, so you can just say, hey, come on over and look at this. It's pretty cool. I'm using it. And if you have 3 of those people working, sign up for it, you've now wiped out another $87 a month, which I've calculated is basically another $1,000 added to your bottom line. And you just don't, have that bill showing up every month. Then you can take it from there. And like, Lois did, she accidentally kept sharing it with a few more people, including me. And voila, last month she got a check for $1,200. So.
Well, and the other thing is too, just so you know, because I was looking who is on here right now, and you probably already covered this, but I was running errands and talking to another prospect about this tool actually, and how readily available and the supply is high, the demand is low. The demand is so low. I've gone through 15 different types of CRMs in the last 20 years, 15 in the last 10, you do the math. It's been brain damage. I've wasted a lot of time and money. So that's why I get really passionate about this, and it's easy for me to share, but really just ask people, how is your online lead generation? How are your conversions? How are you doing with your sales right now? And how are you setting yourself apart from your competition? And since there's a few network marketers on here, we did a group presentation for a network marketing team who's signing up for this because they want duplication. They want duplicatable systems, which is what most network marketing companies talk about. But do they really duplicate in this online digital world? They don't. They don't. None of them have a CRM or a marketing scope to this level that is independently from all the other distributors and reps and whatever being able to bring in those leads. And so if you believe in the American dream, which is not a house and 2.2 kids and a white picket fence, that's not true. It's about freedom, right? It's about being able to have multiple streams of income. And if that's true, then why don't you have it yet? And it's probably because, forgive my children here, because you don't have the right tools and system and CRM to help you do that. Most millionaires out there in network marketing and other businesses, they have these massive, complicated, complex, you need to hire an assistant to run it, CRM and digital marketing. You have to hire people. I mean, like I shared, $2,500 a month before I found this. Now $87 a month. Now I'm making $1,200 a month net positive. You do the math, that's about a $4,000 turnaround with this one tool. Nobody else has that.
Right.
And if you can use that as an indirect recruiting tool with other network marketers, I believe in honesty and integrity. But if you have a tool that you can wrap into your opportunity out there, because I know we have some network marketers out there that gives people 5 to 10 leads a day, that gives them unlimited landing pages, that allows them to market individual products and the opportunity and whatever else you have going on in your life, you know, nobody else has that. And there are millionaires in network marketing who are using ClickFunnels and all these other expensive, complicated systems to set themselves apart. You have something that's way more affordable and can be the gift that someone else needed to really run their business, because without that right now, you have to work 10 times as hard to get people's attention in this noisy world of social media. So that's just some other additional things that I've seen that you may or may not have talked about that can really be a game changer for you and your family.
Yep, all that and more, pretty much. You know, the best part about it is that generation of information as well. The fact that we don't have to go out and not only find content, but then evaluate, is this going to work? Is this going to be relevant? That's the time suck when you're really trying to do this all on your own. What I love about this program is literally in the morning, I just log in, it tells me, this is going to probably be relevant. This is going to be relevant. And if it's not, if I really just doesn't hit me right, I just don't use that one and I go on to another one or I find a different one. But the marketing for all of my different businesses can be done in about 2.5 to 3 minutes per business. And you know what? If you have not been doing marketing for your business, that is 3 minutes. That's fairly easy to get done. And you're going to be miles ahead in your business in terms of the results that you're getting. So one last call for questions. We are going to, Henry has a question, and I think Catherine, we're going to then transition on Tuesday evenings. We do allow for also some training, some Q&A, which will go until 7:30 tonight. So, but first, let's take your question. Henry, jump on.
Thank you, LeAnn. Yes. As some background, I just signed up for Now.Site yesterday. I'm very excited.
Yay.
Yeah, very excited to be a part of it. You know, I was doing some work over the weekend using HubSpot's free CRM, and I'm just like, man, this thing is clunky as can be.
Right?
So glad to have Now.Site that does CRM and more. My question is more of a technical question.
Yeah.
I know you said free, unlimited websites.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm building my personal website right now, and I know there's the domain name, the hosting, and then all the other content that goes on. So when you say free website, how much of that is included?
So these are what I have for websites right now. Like I said, I have 6. 3 of them have AI power on them. 3 at this point do not. Literally by the end of this month, I may have double, triple, maybe up to like 50 different websites that I've created, because you can really drill down. Henry, what's your business?
So I'm in email marketing.
Okay, so you're in email marketing. That's your business, but now you can create a second website that really focuses on integrated marketing solutions. And actually, you can just copy that from the Ko-fi team, if you join that team, or from, you know, however you want to do it. And you can set up a second site for that. If you have another side business or gig, I know Lois Kofi's kids have a site that she's running to help them sell their jam. I think it's plum jam. And
yeah, I'll post it so you guys can see it. It's a kick in the pants. It's fantastic. We've made, just so you know, we've closed 10 sales, and the website gives it so much more legitimacy and fun. It's awesome. And oh, hey Desiree, do you want to say how awesome it is? How old are you?
7.
She's 7 and she's closing deals thanks to Now.Site.
But I don't like.
She just got her first online order today, so we'll keep you posted.
okay, awesome. And so this is one of my websites that I created. You know, your dreams made affordable, travel the world, or staycation. There's a better way. Free travel memberships. Learn more today. And people are filling this in because it says, hey, wait, you get a free travel membership just for giving me your name and your email address. When they click learn more, boom, they get the email that says, hey, you asked for it, here it is. And then from then on, I can continue to build that relationship with them with other interesting articles that are related to travel, which the artificial intelligence is finding. So in here, you know, I've gone down and I've done some edits to the original site that they created. And at the bottom, we've got this blog, the blog that keeps getting added to as I add things into Now.Site. So it keeps things fresh. And if you know anything about SEO, that blog at the bottom is connecting me out to lots and lots of other websites, which makes my site more relevant to Google, who we all know is all that matters. So the fresh content and the reach out to lots of other websites helps your rating within Google so that you'll get found. That's a really big deal. Henry, does that answer your question? To create a new site, you just go up to add new, you put in some information, you know, what industry, what category, what do you want the website name to be? You pick the URL that ends in .now.site, and then you can have your own site pop up.
So Henry, on that, there is no extra cost for hosting all of this. And so it literally, you can create as many websites as you want, and it's under that one price.
I see that, yes. Thanks, Robert. And I see it's also .now.site, meaning I don't have to go buy a domain if I don't want to.
Correct.
That answers my question. I'm sure I'll be playing around much more with Now.Site. And I'm also very excited to get my first 3 people before August 15th. I'm not sure if you've mentioned that yet.
Nope. Go ahead, Robert. You can tell.
Yeah, mention that, Robert. That would be an incentive, what we might call.
So one of the things, you want to go get 3 people enrolled under you. So they've given an upfront bonus. So if you bring in 3 people, you're going to make $40 upfront bonus for each of those. It's over like at 7 o'clock on the 15th. And that's Eastern time, 7. And what I would say to you, then it would pay that, plus you get it free from that point on. So in a sense, you've actually made a tiny bit of profit.
And okay, great. Thanks for sharing that. I was on the call this morning. They announced some updates, and I know that over here, there is—
Kathy had her hand up too, just FYI. I'm looking out for you. Kathy, I don't know if she wanted to say something.
Oh, yeah, Kathy, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. I just wanted to say the unlimited websites, they can also be used to show people how well you're doing, because people don't want to buy from someone who really, you know, first of all, doesn't have an online presence and doesn't really look like they're doing really well. And for me as a musician, people say, oh, well, what are you doing? And I say, oh, I'm doing fantastic. You want to see what I'm doing? And so I have a personal page about this and a personal page about that. So basically the websites are, the limit is your imagination. There's no limit to the amount of websites, and you can use them however you want. So that's another thing that I just love about it.
Thank you. I know that they announced this morning that there's a new area over here, Robert. Maybe I need to hit refresh to get to there, where all the updates, all the things that you need to know, all the support, it probably is a support button here that you want is going to be popping up and available. Also, what did just pop up is in the lower right-hand corner here, the support that Robert mentioned is really off the hook. I'm pretty good at a lot of this stuff. But even if you aren't, even if you've never ever done any of this before, it doesn't matter because you've got online Zoom support, live video support. So just like we're doing Zoom, you start a call, you get on Zoom and they're like, hey, share your screen. You share what you're doing and they'll walk you through exactly what you need to do next. So Robert has already offered himself to work with you personally. Zoom support is already there, 12 hours a day, Monday through Thursday, 8 hours a day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm actually putting together some videos for support too, if you just want to watch and do. That's on my YouTube channel. So we've got a lot of ways to help you get successful quickly with Now.Site. So I'm going to end the recording here. We welcome you to stay on if you have training questions, how-to questions. We're going to keep doing that. Otherwise, we're back next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. We do another call on Thursday at the same time. So you're welcome to that and bring friends. Thanks so much, and we will stop the recording for the moment. And we'll see you back soon.